If you're selling a high dollar thing, the buyer is besieged with people trying to sell him or her stuff. It's very hard to get that first appointment. If I could just get in front of that buyer and share my case, I know I could close a decent amount. Two techniques that I tried, experiments that worked out beautifully. I looked online, what is a charity that person supports? You essentially say, hey, I know that our time is going to be productive for you. Can I trade you a $500 donation to the XYZ charity that you support in your name for 11 minutes of your time? Multi-billion dollar buyers who would reject every inbound activity, if you lead with the charity that they care about and you offer to make a reasonable donation to it, your ability to get in there and get a meeting is through the roof. It worked fabulously. We've won literally multi-billion dollar corporations with that technique. Another one that I tried is I started thinking like, what could you send to somebody that there's no way they could ignore it or they wouldn't throw it out? Do the math. If you're selling a bottle of water, you can't afford to do it. But if you're selling professional services that are $100,000 a year, or your lifetime customer value of someone is $1 million a year, you can afford it. I actually sit on the board of a company that does large scale audiovisual stuff. We bought guitars and they had these customized guitars with their name on it in this beautiful hard shell case. They put that inside a big box and they like gift wrapped it. So by the time the thing showed up, it was like a refrigerator. They sent like 20 of them out. They didn't send 20,000 of them out. They chose their top 20 buyers, sent them each a guitar, and they got in-person meetings with 16 people. When you're taking a practical challenge, like how do I cut through the noise and get a meeting, a big little breakthrough can be very effective.
I like how you framed that one as a question. So while the guitar example may or might not work for folks on the call, the idea of what can I send somebody that they can't ignore and they can't throw out? That's a question we can all answer. We can find our version of the guitar. Statements or examples sometimes are not pliable, but questions are super pliable and they let you arrive at the right conclusion. So I really like the question idea of that.